everyone. I'm going to here talk about Thai sea salt production. Nowadays, marine pollution problem around us. Besides, there are I'm pleased to present Thai sea salt production with accumulation heavy metal. This is depend on sunlight start from evaporation of seawater, the granulated salt. Some people have maybe worry about the quality of salt produced from contamination seawater in the Gulf of Thailand. And the process of sea salt production is depend on sunlight start from evaporation and spend time for 4 or 3 months. In case of raining and floating, the process will be longer and cannot be occurred. The period of sea salt production in Thailand will start from September to May in next year, or for 7 or 8 months when the process is not interfered by rain. There are not complications from the pollution that come with rain. And sea salt cover area for sea salt production and storage composed of 4 parts. One we call Nawang Nakang, reservoir for seawater, which are the first produce of sea salt production. And in order to dissipate contaminants such as sediment and organic matter. And I have data collection to determine the heavy metal in sea salt and Thaklaewphan. Sampling the full sample of sea salt was specific from Phetchaburi for 4 stations. Sampling time during January to May 2013. And causing heavy metal analysis, the sample were prepared to analysis causing heavy metal with ICP OES technique. Soil sample and salt sample were collected from salt evaporation pond, the last step of crystallization of salt. And including data collection, including 5 pan samples were served with we call Chuthamat and Symposium, we call in Thai Thaklaewphan, water sample from canal inside the salt tank, which were collected to determine copper, mercury, arsenic, cadmium, and lead. And water quality analysis with meter. And we saw that the pattern of heavy metal accumulation in salt pan, although the sea salt production system show the accumulation of lead in salt about 95%. Accumulation of copper, mercury, and arsenic in plant in sea salt pan were average 93%. Moreover, the accumulation of these heavy metal was found in pre-salt evaporate pond, including sea purslane and sweat and weed in Seasalt pan. And the heavy metal content in Seasalt production in 2013 is not significant. Not significant, and although the Seasalt production system show the accumulation of copper, mercury, and arsenic in seaweed around Suez Canal in Seasalt pan. According to the quality testing of Seasalt water and Seasalt production, the Seasalt water contains very small amount of heavy metal of lead, arsenic, copper, and mercury, and no cadmium, which are in accordance with the standard limit according to the Thai Community Product Standard of Seasalt and Thai Industrial Standard for Indo Commercial. And this also show that the yield can weigh heavy metal and substance solids contain COD and DOD value in salt water treated by bond-calotype were not significantly different. And the concentrate of heavy metal in Seasalt padded in less than the standard value of standard for food-grade salt. In the end, I recommend the farmer to the seawater reservoir area should contain 18 to 89% of total area of sea salt production and should grow seaweed and sea purslane in the reservoir area to improve and prepare seawater before pumping into the salt production system. As a result, heavy metal in seawater are absorbed in soil and tank. All the farmers from every province are twenty-four to 78 years old, and information about the knowledge for the process of sea salt production from their ancestors. Therefore, the career of sea salt production occurred to form the local wisdom of Thai ancestors, and it exactly encouraged from generation to generation. Almost all farmers, about around 85%, have never studied in any classroom for the produce to make the sea salt. In this case, we have to prevent that their salt are safe and free from contamination. Besides, this site can be creative tourism where they are able to promote themselves as sea salt group. And this research was supported by the Nation Research Council of Thailand, and we would like to thank our department and team to achieve certain goals. Phetchaburi, Rajabhat University.
Thank you, Dr. Chuthamat. In this time have the more time for them. And you have questions about your safety salt.
Thank you for your presentation. And I want to comment and farmers and lead and copper. And I think from the soil origin content or improve the contamination filter. So lead is very high. And so I think there might be from ground soil from the nature or bigger in the improve. And the copper is high. So and copper is the pure air and contains the soil photosynthesis. And plant is very high. So, do you think so? What is the cause of this copper and lead? And I hear you share it in the meeting.
Thank you for the sharing. In my opinion, I think really come to processing by pumping fishes which use oil to your that material. I think from oil. From petroleum, from petroleum. Industry, maybe bulky effluent from industry wastewater in the sea, in the Gulf of Thailand.
I think so. And so lead and so gasoline and oil fuel is very high and before and energy. So and sedimentation and the sediment is accurate rate. And your analysis is result and I think so.
Thank you very much, Professor Kyoto, because your suggestion about accumulation is heavy metal Seasalt. Have any question? We have more time.
Yes, I would like to ask, since I saw that there are high content of lead in salt, so is there any treatment or suggested approach that is it possible to remove lead from the salt indirectly?
คือตรงนี้ก็มีรีวิวมาจากของทางวิเคราะห์เรื่อยๆค่ะของทางมหาสารคามด้วยค่ะแล้วก็กรมควบคุมมลพิษค่ะก็ในเบื้องต้นเราก็ใช้เป็นลักษณะของการปลูกพืชเพื่อการบำบัดแล้วก็เพิ่มระยะเวลาในการที่สตอเรจในดิจิทัลค่ะมากขึ้นมาก็พบว่าได้ผลดีขึ้นแต่เนื่องจากว่าเป็นที่เราทำค่ะมันกว้างมากค่ะรายหนึ่งเนี่ยประมาณ400 ไร่เราก็พยายามที่จะบอกเขาไว้ว่าให้เพิ่มระยะเวลาค่ะประมาณ2 เดือนค่ะ
any question?